Welcome to online teaching. We are discussing chapter 7th, manufacturing industries. This is geography part. This is module 5th. In 4th we discuss about cotton industry. Now here we will discuss about the jute industry. These industries that we are discussing, they are related to agro-based, or in those industries raw material is provided by agriculture. Okay, it is also known as golden fiber. Okay, India is the largest producer of raw jute and jute products, and second after Bangladesh in export. As you know that Bangladesh was our part before independence, but when partition happened, so that was separated from India. The first jute mill was set up near Kolkata in 1859 in Risra. This is the name of the place where we got the first jute mill. Okay, now after 1947, maximum part of jute producing went to Bangladesh side. That is nearly 3/4. That is 3/4, and mills remained in our country. That was the reason that the jute producing area that were very important for India, that went with Bangladesh, and the mills that were set up during that time period, they remained in India. And this is the reason that Bangladesh is the largest producer of this jute. Okay, now here we will be discussing nearly hundreds of jute mills, and millions of people are engaged in this industry. It means directly or indirectly millions of the people that are related, that may be the farmers, that may be the workers, that may be the mill owners and other persons. So this is one of the important industry, we may say, that is also providing millions of the people the job, the work. Okay, now we will discuss about the features of jute industry, or you may say that, or you may say why maximum jute industries are set up near Hooghly River. This is also an important part of this, that may be an important question. Okay, now availability of raw material. Maximum of jute is produced in our country, that is West Bengal. As you know, Bangladesh, that was known as East Bengal before partition, and after that it went with Pakistan, that converted into Bangladesh. Okay, it means plenty of raw material is available nearby areas. Availability of transport, especially cheaper water transport. This is the reason that, as you know, Kolkata is a seaport, and this water transport that connects to railways, roadways, and to the other part of the country, so that the raw material and the final products can be sent from one place to another and even exported to other parts of the world. Okay, now plenty of labor available, plenty of labor availability. It means maximum of the labor that is also available. As you know, West Bengal, Bihar, nearby Odisha is there, and even Uttar Pradesh region, because these all are densely populated, so they may not have the problem. Okay, now weather conditions are suitable. Weather conditions that also supports the jute industry. Weather conditions that also support the jute industry. Next is Kolkata, an urban city, provides banking, insurance, and transport facility. That is also an important part for this transport facility. So these facilities are also provided by the Kolkata side or by the West Bengal government, and plenty of labor, good weather conditions, and availability of transport, that may be railways or roadways. Okay, now as you know, to motivate, to increase the production, National Jute Policy was also implemented. National Jute Policy was started in 2005 to increase the production, to benefit the farmers, and also motivated to grow more and more jute, so that their production increase, and due to this India's economic condition also improves. How that will be? By providing loan facilities, that and even to provide good rates to the farmers, so that the farmers can also be, and even some of the subsidies should also be provided to the farmers, so that they can produce more and more jute. That will help the jute industry to survive. And one of the important reason is also there, nowadays pollution, that is also nowadays global warming. It also provides that the people are migrating towards these like cotton and jute. They are costly, it is also true, but even then some of the people, even government is also trying hard so that these can be motivated. Global warming is also helping in jute industry, because these can be decomposed. Other plastic and other things, polyester, rayon, that can't be decomposed. Now challenges we will be discussing. Irregular supply of electricity, that is also an important part. Poor infrastructure, because the structure, you may say infrastructure, the technology, the machines that we are using, they are also old. Competition from synthetic fibers, it is also an important part, because the people are also in a position, because they are cheaper, and people also in a position to purchase these products as comparison to jute. Next is also there competition from foreign countries. It is also an important part because Bangladesh, Malaysia, Singapore, these regions are also that also affect the Indian jute. Next is synthetic fiber. After that, less skillful of workers. This is also in part less skillful of workers because maximum of the workers they are not aware about this jute industry or about their working. It is also a drawback that affects the jute industry.